Hey guys, this is Alan from Catfish Pirates. Today I'm going to sit down and take my Abu Garcia 6500 C3 partially apart, oil it, get it ready for the season. I don't typically break this all the way down. I'm just not real super experienced at that, but I take it down pretty far, enough to clean it and get it oiled back up. Of course, if there's any broken parts, you need to take it further apart. If you're not good at that, or don't understand how to do it, there's plenty of businesses out there that do reel repair that'll be up for this. So the first thing I did was I took all the line off the reel. That was the first thing to do, and then I went back and cleaned the reel. Not sure if you'll be able to see this in the picture, but I used basically some disinfectant wipes, a tube of disinfectant wipes that I got from the dollar store. It's pretty good for getting the grime off. They're real handy. Come in these little wipes. Real easy to wipe the reel off, get the grime off, the dirt. Fish scales. Might have to scrub at it a little bit if you got fish scales and stuff on the sides, but generally it will come pretty clean. So I did all that up to this point. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the side plate here. I got a handy dandy little micro set of screwdrivers that I keep around. And we'll get this opened and hopefully. And you see there's three screws on the faceplate. We need to get them off. Takes a small Phillips screwdriver. Not sure on the exact sizes of these, so be real careful. These screws will come out and you lose them easily. Oh man, these are a little tight. So I've not done anything with this reel for a while, so I figure this would be a good example to do. I've got some other reels, so then basically just easily slide your plate off. You see the inside of it, inside of there. Be careful, there's some springs and stuff. You'll be real careful so you don't lose them. Like I said, if they're broke and you get some replacement parts, then while I got this off, I'll go ahead and take this disinfectant wipe that I like to use. Clean off any of the excess oil, grease, any dirt build up. And I'll kind of do the same thing inside this plate. Been setting and since from last year being used. Dirt and grime off of there. There is still some actual grease. If you can see that or not. Grease on the gear. It looks fairly clean. Doesn't look like it's dirty. I don't have any grease here accessible to me right now. I've just got some oil. So we're going to leave that be. Also on top of this, that will come off, I believe. It slides right off, but before you do that, take notice. There's two plastic sleeves on these pins. They'll need to go back on. And then that system will slide right off. Just like that. Wipe a little bit of the grime off of it. Since you're at this point. Kind of set it off to the side. Now you can actually see the access to your other side of your spool where the worm gear is at. Well, not the worm gear, but just the gear itself. I'll wipe the loop, the dirt off of it, the grime. Yep, you gotta be careful for that. There's another little clip there. I'll put that back on. Alright, so that's basically all I'm going to do there. Then now you can pull the spool out. Be careful on the other side. There's your brakes for your braking system for the reel. While you got this out, go ahead and give this a wipe down. This will pull out. You know, wipe it down a little farther. And slide that back in. And I got that part done. Take a look at the inside. See if anything needs to be wiped off where I can get to it. You got a 6500, this plastic plate here. It'll actually flip up. It'll actually come off if you want it to. Be careful, it's plastic, so it'll break very easily. And it's, like I said, it snaps back down. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put the spool back in it. Hopefully. If I do it the right way. There we go. Now I'm going to put... I gotta put these things back on here, so make sure you put these plastic slides, and then slide this. Oops, did that wrong. Getting ahead of myself here. Put that on, then put these on. Make sure we do that right. I'll pay attention to what I'm doing here. Now you can put the face cover back on. Before we do that, I am going to take this oil and place a few drips of oil. It's from Dig In Fishing. I know it's probably backwards, hard to see, but I'm going to take and put a few drops of oil on this little gear. We'll put some around this, into that gear, and then around this pin. Doesn't take much. Now I'm going to put this plate back on. Get it to line up right. Make sure you put it on right. See, it should be facing like this. It'll take a minute to get it to line up. Sometimes these things can be kind of hard to get to line up. So bear with me. Oh crap. The little gear thing here came off. No, crap. That is not wanting to go back on like it should.